Hey guys, welcome back. So this video is going to be a recap of week 2 of my prep for the All-South Muscle Championship in Little Rock, Arkansas. So let's get into it. Maybe. All right. So just kind of going back and reviewing what we did in week 1. We added some morning sessions, so I call them vanity sessions. But that's just a funny name I came up with because I used to think they were kind of silly. But anyway, so in the mornings I'll go in, I just do 450 calories of cardio, so it's about 30 minutes, and then 3 of those 5 days I'll do abs. Pretty simple, but that was an addition that we added last week. So just kind of looking over the progress we made in week 2. Our lowest this week for weight was 242.4. where week 1 it was actually 241. So we actually went up 1.4 pounds. Not sure why. Everything else was pretty much in balance, maybe holding some water. Anyway, so on to calorie balance. So we had 100% adherence, which means basically what calories I was supposed to get in for the day, I got in for the day. I didn't go over, I wasn't under, I was right on the dot. So that's really good, that's important. But then if you look at the macro composition, what makes up those calories? So my carb, fat, protein, times, and then I actually have specific meals. So if I'm gonna get my carbs from white rice pre-workout or brown rice at dinner time or things like that, this just means that the meals that I had planned, I did well 87.5% of the time. So it was 21 out of 24 or something like that. Anyway, so then on to cardio. So this week we went up to 2,250 calories that we were wanting to burn. So we did all 2,250 calories of cardio. So overall pretty solid. Could definitely improve in the adherence of actually hitting the meals that we have planned. Oh, I got a burp. All right, and then this is kind of meat and potatoes of what I'm actually monitoring. It's only week 2, but this is all going to be based off of the markers that we set in week 1. So pretty much everything's going up. One of the things that went down was like the flat hammer strength press, but obviously we hit a PR on incline press, which was before the hammer press. So it's probably debatable on it. Did we lose strength or did we just expend more energy when we did our first movement, and then that's our second movement? So coincidentally, you could drop on your performance on that second exercise. So anyway, you see the 4 days here, and then the next slide, I just couldn't fit it all on one slide. So same thing here, everything looks pretty good. Legs, I will say, they've been a challenge for me, ever since I started lifting. I can push as hard as I want and all that, and my strength will go up, but it feels like I'm constantly fighting injuries. So like my left hip, my left side of my lower back, and my knees, just my knees in general, just feel weak, I guess, and my hip pops a lot. So anyway, all that considered, I'm happy with it. We're in a pretty severe calorie deficit, and we matched my shittiest lift, which is squats. So 275 for 6, that's what we did week 1. And then we actually went up a rep on our down set. Then on hack squats, which is done rest pause style. So you do as many as you can, take 15 deep breaths, and you do the same weight, and you do another as many as you can set. So that means we did 11, took 15 breaths, we did 5, where last week we did 10, took 15 breaths, and did 4. So we're up 1 and 1. So can't say I'm disappointed with that. Good. It's fine. And then on to our physique update. So here you see our front double bicep, side chest, and back double bicep. On the abs and thighs, I still don't know all the poses by heart, so I whiffed on that one. But I will say something that I noticed here when I was looking at these side by side was, especially in the side chest, I can see my midsection. I mean, maybe I'm less bloated or something like that, but it definitely came in a little bit. And my back double biceps is horrible. In my first week, it was just inconsistent from week to week. So in the first week, you could see a lot more detail, and for what it's worth, I'm in a different room, different lighting. So week 1, I was able to take pictures in my bedroom, and then week 2, my wife and kids were still asleep. So I actually take pictures in my office. So you would see a different like shade of light and all that. So anyway, and then it changes for week 3. So because we had that spike in weight, we're not actually going to change anything this week. Can't exactly pinpoint where that came from. Maybe it was extra salt, or maybe I was dehydrated week 1 or something like that. So we're going to not change really anything. And we're going to see if we get a good trend back down, or if we see more water, or if we see weight gain or something like that. So it's just tough to try to make a decision off of just 1 week. So we're like this Saturday, so well, we're basically 14 weeks out, 13 weeks, 6 days. So we do still have time if we need to make adjustments. We have plenty of time. So yeah, overall good progress on our progression markers. So I'm happy with what I was able to accomplish in the gym. I'm happy with the adherence to the meals, happy with cardio. Yeah, pretty solid week. And I made a note to, from here on out, I'll just be taking all my progress pictures in here. And this is in my office. And that should be a little bit easier to judge. So that's all I got. I'm going to drop some training footage right after this. Feel free to take a look, and thanks for watching.